¿Qué onda, pandilla? Bienvenidos a su Overdrive. Hoy estoy de soldado, como decimos aquí en México, pero tengo unos grandes invitados. Are you understanding something I've been saying?
Un poco.
Un poco, just a little bit. Va a ser una edición en inglés, en español, tal vez un poco de alemán, pero todo bien, amigos. Tenemos a una banda que viene a tocar al Monkey Bee Festival. How do you say your name? Because I don't speak German, so I don't know how to say it.
Die Verlierer.
Die
Verlierer.
Die Verlierer. Did I say it correct?
Yeah.
Yes. How are you, friends, new friends? How are you?
Bien.
All good? Are you enjoying the city? Just let me check everything. But yeah, I think we're good. We're live, so all is good. How is your time in the city?
Yeah, it's been great. We just arrived 2 days ago, and we staying with Yasmina and Miguel from the organizers from the festival.
Yeah.
And they have a practice room. So yesterday we had a cool session, and then walked around the city a bit and got drunk in the end.
Yeah, we took the cable bus and looked at everything from above.
Oh, the cable bus, the one that I haven't been in that car yesterday. I forgot how it's called, but I've never been. I want to go there.
Yeah,
it's
really cool.
Yeah, I bet you can see everything, right? Like the city and.
It's insane. Then when you, I mean, we come from a city that's 3.5 million inhabitants.
Oh, that's just like
you guys are like 10 times.
Yeah.
Big, so
I think
for us it was really impressive to take the Teleférico.
Yeah.
Get an impression of how freaking big Mexico City is.
Oh, I bet. Where do you live? Do everyone live in the same city?
Yes, we actually also more or less from the same neighborhood.
Oh, really? Wow. Where is this?
It's called Prenzlauer Berg.
Oh, wow. I've been to Germany, but I was touring with a band, so I didn't really get to see much. But I love it. There I spent one night in Frankfurt. Like I slept on the airport. Because I had to connect to India.
Okay.
And you know how Frankfurt is like, they call it hub. Like a lot of international flights pass through.
What's the name of your band?
I wasn't playing with a band. I was selling merch.
Ah, okay.
It was Helmet. They were like kind of big in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like metal, alternative metal, and
they were playing a tour in India.
No. I was in German. They play in German. Actually, they're in Europe now. They've been selling out a lot of shows in Germany, especially like Berlin and all these places. And we got to see a lot of Germany, but not as a tourist. Just you know how it is. You
mostly see just the club and the bars
and the surroundings. Yeah. But this is your first time in Mexico, right? Playing.
Yes.
And how do you? First of all, how did you get in touch with the Monkey Bee organizers?
Yeah, that was me. I'm Henrietta, the manager and organizer of the concerts.
Yeah.
And I also released a solo record of Jeff Clark from the Black Lips. And they've been here 2 years ago, and like he told me that the festival is so great. So I just wrote Yasmina, and she was up for Die Verlierer.
Oh, cool! Yeah, because she's from Germany as well, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. She's been on the show a couple of times. We love those guys, Mickey and Jasmina, and I know that they put a lot of effort into making this festival because, as you know, it's not easy to put up a festival. Much less like bringing people from Europe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we feel actually really honored to play this festival because we saw all the previous lineups and it's a lot of bands we love. And also we're super psyched to play with Tutti Cole from Dead Moon
Oh, wow.
and Hanks and his Punks.
Yeah. I'm not really into, like, I'm more of a metal head or hardcore punk rock. That's what I mainly listen to. Sometimes I do listen to some garage or more stuff like that. But I know that she's like a legend, right? In the how can I say, in the garage world or punk.
Yeah, I mean, Dead Moon is one of my favorite bands.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get to see them?
No, I never saw them, but I was lucky enough to. When I was in California, I went to a flea market, and there was a couple that wanted to move from California to Europe, and they were selling everything of their house, and they were also big Dead Moon fans. So I got all the records
Oh
for
shit!
$20.
At a flea market.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that's like a common thing here in Mexico, the flea market. Probably on Saturday morning, if you wake up early, you can go to El Chopo.
El Chopo.
Have you heard of this place, El Chopo?
No.
I think it's the flea market somebody told us about.
Yes, it's the flea market, and it's like a legendary market around the globe. Like people, tourists, when they come to Mexico City, they go to El Chopo, especially bands, because you get to see everything, like how people interact with music and how people I don't know how to say this, like how people trade albums, because you can take your old albums or your old CDs and you go to the part that's like at the end, and there's a lot of people trading stuff. So if you have, let's say, like if I have like a Dead Moon CD or LP and you have, I don't know, the Buzzcocks album that I want, we can trade.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's like a thing in Mexico that you can.
Chopo.
El Chopo, yeah.
Is it happening?
It's happening. It happens every Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
Yeah. It starts around 11 in the morning, and it's kind of close. It's very close actually to the venue.
Oh, great.
To the venue where the festival takes place. Do you know at what time are you playing?
We guesstimate around 7.
Around 7 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's not 7 in the morning, right? I don't know why I said 7 p.m.
Hopefully not.
That would be fun. It would be fun, yeah, if you play like 7 in the morning. But
But actually, we don't really know yet when we
No?
play.
Okay.
Do you party long in Mexico?
Do we party long?
Long, like until 7 in the morning?
Ah, of course. Come on. Yeah, we do like beer, like in German. I remember when I was in Frankfurt, like that time that I stay in the airport. I went to downtown because I had a lot of time, so I pretty much went through all the downtown Frankfurt. But there was like a big soccer game.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not a soccer fan, but I could tell it was soccer, and all the subways or the trains, they were like packed, and I'm like, okay, what's happening? Like a lot of drunk people, but I'm kind of used to
Were
it.
they
annoying.
singing and stuff?
Yes. I don't remember the name of the team. What's the Frankfurt's team?
He knows.
Eintracht Frankfurt. Yeah, in Germany, what they'd like to do is when there's a football game, so all the fans go to the stadium, and then in the train they all jump in the same time,
Ah, okay.
and then the train almost collapses.
Oh wow.
That didn't happen to you.
No. But I remember, like I guess I was the only tourist there. Like the only Mexican surrounded by a lot of tall, blonde Germans, like drunk, and like, okay, so what's happening here? And then I don't know, I can't remember if it was like, I think it was like an international tournament.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Europe.
like a low, yeah, something like Europe. Yeah, like I don't know. Do you guys follow soccer at all, or?
I think I'm the only one.
And you follow the shittiest team too.
What is the shittest team?
Kind of right.
The team that's losing the most.
What is the shittest team?
Hertha BSC.
You don't want to say, sorry?
The team is called Hertha BSC.
Ah, okay. And
No, it's just my grandfather took me when I was 6 years old to the stadium.
yeah.
Germany has a big football culture, and then I was playing in small teams, and it's just been following me through my life.
Yeah,
I know it's a bit, how do you say that? Narrow. But yeah, it's interesting for me.
no, for sure. It's the same in Mexico. Like,
I mean, you go to the pub, and you
Yeah.
watch a game, and you drink a beer with your friends, and then you how do you say that? Swear.
Eat a sausage.
yeah, for sure. It's the same in like here in Mexico. Like I said, I don't follow soccer. I did when I was younger in my teens, but I follow my dad's team. And that's how it usually goes in Mexico too. Like you follow either your granddad's team or your dad's team.
Yeah, but actually for me it was when I follow it way more when I was younger, but then when I was 14, 15, there was this one moment when I was in the stadium and I looked around and when you start to get political a bit and you think, about society and stuff, and I was really like, oh, there's a lot of idiots in this stadium.
Oh my god! My god!
Why are these people not putting the energy into something important? And so I actually stopped following football for a long time.
Yeah.
But somehow it came back, and I'm just like following it a bit. So that's fun.
Yeah, I hear you. It's the same for me because I stopped following soccer for the same reasons. It got too political. It was all about money. Like all the players, at least here in Mexico, they didn't, or most, or I should say some players, like the better players, they didn't want to play for the sake of getting better. They play for money.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
it's
that-
the same in Germany. And yeah, you go to the stadium and everything is promoted by Coca-Cola, and like, actually you also have a lot of fascist people in the stadium. And actually the last 2 times I went to the stadium, I got into a fight.
Oh shit!
But it was just because there was some racist comments, and I was like, well, what are you talking about? And then you get punched and shit. So yeah, it's...
Yeah, I hear you.
It's a rough hobby.
Yeah, shit like that happens in Mexico as well. Just let me translate for the non-English speakers. Just give me a second. Pandilla, pues bueno, estábamos platicando aquí con la banda cuyo nombre me cuesta mucho trabajo decirlo, pero bueno, estábamos platicando de que es la primera vez que vienen a México y cómo contactaron a Miki y Jasmina, sobre todo Yasmina del festival Monkey Bee, que han estado en el programa, y bueno, que están muy emocionados de venir a México, sobre todo porque van a tocar con la bajista de Dead Moon, que bueno, es una banda que hemos platicado en el programa. Teddy Cole se llama, y están muy emocionados. Y bueno, hablamos también del soccer y, bueno, fucho aquí le dicen, cómo es la cosa de ir a los estadios, ¿no? Que luego hay veces que se pone violento y acá mi compadre se dio unos guamazos con alguien que estaba diciendo comentarios racistas. Pero bueno, estamos aquí con ellos y ya echando acá la cervecita. We're not... yeah, sí, tal cual. There's a festival, right? Like a beer festival in Germany, like the Oktoberfest. Is that it?
Yeah, but it's shit.
It's a little bit the same as we just talked about the football stadium.
Yeah, it's like mainly teenagers and stuff like people.
No, it's not about teenagers, but there's like 2 million people getting super drunk, and then
Pissing everywhere, talking bullshit.
Like,
I
yeah,
don't know.
offending women.
Also.
No.
Fights and yeah, I know also got very commercial as well.
Yeah.
We hate the Oktoberfest, but there's a beer fest in Berlin once a year with just all kinds of beers. That's okay. It's a little.
Okay. Yeah.
It's more about the beer.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Beer is good, the people shit.
Right. Yeah. I hear you. It's some of the reasons. Well, the main reason I don't drink a lot is because I don't like hungovers. Like hangovers is like
You don't like it?
no, I don't like the you know the headache it gives you. I fucking hate headaches. I don't like headaches. Last week I got a headache and I'm like fuck. I want to shoot myself because I don't like headaches. But let's play some music. Do you guys like At the Drive-In?
I don't know them.
You don't know the at the Drive-In from California?
Just know the name. I'm excited to hear it for the first time.
Well, let's do some At the Drive-In. Ahorita venimos, pandilla. Vamos a escuchar un poco de musiquita y en lo que organizamos por acá. Pero bueno, ahorita nos vemos. Espérenme tantito. Uy, nanita, se nos metía el fantasma acá a la cabina, pero bueno, ya estamos de vuelta y pues ya han habido muchos cambios por acá. Ya aquí prendieron el cigarrito, la cervecita. Pero bueno, pandilla, muchísimas gracias a los que se han estado conectando. Les voy a decir que estamos escuchando Scare of Chaka. They're playing Saturday. Have you heard of them before?
No. I just
No?
listened to some like the bands that are on the poster. So
Ah,
before that, I didn't know.
yeah, I love this album especially. It's like more...
Yeah, it's really fast, nice drumming.
Yeah, I love that. Estábamos escuchando Scare of Chaka con su disco Masonic Youth, que me encanta. Masonic Youth, I think it's a reference to Sonic Youth, right?
Yeah, for
Wouldn't
sure.
hear it in the music, but
Yeah, but at least in the how you say, in the album title, right?
yeah.
Y escuchamos también una banda que me gusta muchísimo, que es una banda pues como de metal alternativo que se llama Many Eyes. Es del vocalista de Every Time I Die, que es una banda que ya no existe, una banda de pues como metal sureño. Do you guys like metal? Are you metalheads or no?
A little bit black and death metal sometimes, but I'm not really nerding in it. But sometimes I like the sounds.
Ah, ok, nos comentan que les preguntaba que si les gusta el metal, pero parece ser que soy el único. I think I'm the only metalhead here today, right? That's cool. Y bueno, pues al rato vamos a regalar un par de boletos sencillos para que vayan el sábado al festival y puedan ver a estos muchachones. I'm so sorry, I don't wanna screw how you say your name again.
Die Verlierer.
Yeah, it's too hard. B?
Just try it.
No, I don't know where.
Los Perdedores.
Los Perdedores.
Oh, wow. Like los perdedores. Yeah. Like the losers.
Yes.
Oh, wow. And no, I mean, I know you're.
Good in every language except German. Also in German, somehow.
Yeah.
My grandma was asking how my band is called, and I told her Die Verlierer, and she was like, okay. I'm sorry.
And we ourselves were pretty surprised that after 40, 50 years of punk rock, no one in Germany picked that name before.
Oh, yeah,
No, there's actually a band. There's one band it was in the 90s. Was a really small punk band.
Ah, really?
They have the
I didn't
name,
know that.
but you really have to search for it.
I know that there's a movie.
There's a movie and there's a small band. They have like 5 songs, or they have like a record. You can listen to it on YouTube,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
not well known. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Why is it?
So we stole the name.
But that's very common, right? When different bands share the same name. Like, I mean, it doesn't happen that often. I guess it's not that common, but sometimes it happens, right?
But if there's enough time in between, then it's all right.
I mean, in Germany we have one of the worst like we call it Schlager, which is kind of, I don't know how do you can translate Schlager into English.
Like beat music, but it's
Beat music, yeah, like pop, really like
like American country music is sort of like our Schlager, you know, like
yeah,
really
okay.
shitty pop music.
So there's a guy called Heino
Hi.
with like,
He looks like a blonde Elvis with sunglasses, and he sings like a fucking Nazi, like like that.
Oh,
things
wow.
like I love you on the beach.
Wow, that sounds
Then
interesting.
there was like a funny like artist punk in Berlin that actually dressed up like him,
Der
Oh,
wahre
really?
Heino.
and he called him Der wahre Heino, which means the real Heino.
Oh, okay. So
But he made actually quite interesting music.
yeah,
And he
for
got
sure.
sued by the original Heino, and it's a great story. Yeah. Everybody check out the wahre Heino.
I was waiting for the story. Now you have to tell the story.
Yeah, he went to jail. Like, he got sued by the original Heino, and then he made like a big party and raised a lot of money, but still decided to go to jail. And then he just kept the money, and he had a record. He had a like record store, and yeah, he's a really cool dude.
That's very punk rock, actually.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
And I think also Jello Biafra is a bit obsessed with Heino. I think he has like a whole collection of his records.
Oh, wow. Ah, por cierto, escuchamos Yellow Biafra con No Means No. I love No Means No. Fucking love those guys. Never got to see them live. Did you? Did you see them live?
My father did.
But you guys are very young, right? I'm 45. How old are you?
Around
21.
Like-
no, we're 30.
Yeah, you
Around
Muscle.
around 30. Yeah, fuck. I'm getting old. But it's cool that you are taking advantage of being youth and traveling, right? So is this your first time playing overseas? I mean, I'm pretty sure you play around Europe a lot, right?
Yeah.
And because it's very easy to just jump into a train and then like, okay, now let's play France and then play this and play.
Almost.
We would love to use the trains, but they're very expensive in Europe in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, be cool if there would be like a band deal.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, it's very expensive, so we still use the car.
but is it more?
Even though there's a huge train system in Europe.
Yeah, for sure. Can you get the Europass? Does that work for you, or because you're European?
Still,
Or German.
gas is cheaper, I guess. Yeah. And then you have all the equipment and shit.
Yeah, that's
Sucks
true.
with the amps and the drums on the train. We tried it a couple of times, but
Oh, with the drums?
yeah, I mean, couple drums, couple guitars. It's, it's a bit more comfortable, but then it's also when you have to catch the next train, you're running around. So
the
we
train is late and shit. And you can't.
mostly take the car.
Wow.
But you're right. We travel around Europe. It's pretty easy and nice.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I mentioned the train because that's how my friends that have played in Europe do it sometimes. Like the most common thing is they rent a van, right? And they travel around Europe in the van, and then you can take the equipment and everything. But sometimes when there's no enough budget, they travel either like on a train or on a bus. But
we have a friend that is he's called Daskin, and he's just like one person, and he has like 4 or 5 synthesizers, and he plays by his own. He takes the train all the time everywhere, so that makes sense, you know. But
yeah, for sure. With his synth,
yeah,
with
like he has like a little trolley, and then
yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But I never heard about like traveling with drums in the train. That's pretty crazy. But you have to do what you have to do, right?
yeah.
You have
But sometimes I'm thinking with like the environmental crisis we're facing and all the pollution and shit, would be great to kind of. I mean, we also like to play on our own equipment, but also be nice to have some kind of system between the venues that the bands can just like travel with the trains and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You arrive somewhere and they have everything.
But in the same time, we are flying to Mexico, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting because it's the first time that we have no instruments with us. And actually, we got like 3 guitars with not the complete strings on,
Right.
and we really don't know on which equipment we're gonna play the shows here in Mexico. So let's see.
Oh, wow. I have to translate this. This is very important. Estábamos platicando, les estaba preguntando sobre cómo es viajar en Europa cuando se van de tour y bueno, nos comentan, porque yo, o sea, la idea, yo lo que les decía es que es fácil en Europa viajar entre países, ¿no? Y mencioné la cuestión de viajar en tren. Pero la cosa con el tren es que luego es difícil con tanto equipo, ¿no? Pero bueno, me comentan que hay veces que han viajado con batería, de drums, en el tren. Y pues eso también está muy cabrón. Pero generalmente viajan en coche y nos comentan que es la primera vez que en México, o sea, que en México no hay instrumentos, o sea, no trajeron nada. So you didn't bring any instruments of your own.
Just some pedals.
Yeah. Wow. So you don't have any idea what you're playing with? And how do you feel about that?
It's
feels
fine,
back
it's
in the
fine.
days, you know? Well, you didn't when you start to play music and you don't have your own fucking amp and shit.
At least we are in Mexico.
Yeah. You know what? I play guitar myself and bass, And I have this conversation with friends that at the end of the day, like the people, like the crowd, they don't really give a fuck if like, oh, he has a Les Paul 1970. People don't care. I mean, we care, musicians care because we are nerds, right?
Yes.
And we enjoy that, and it's cool to play with your own stuff. For sure, it is pretty cool. But at the end of the day, the fans, they don't care.
But I also feel it's sort of like a challenge to get your sound on like any kind of equipment.
Yeah.
Like we have another band called Chakamak, and one time we went on a tour through France, and we also didn't take amps and stuff, but the French somehow always have like top-notch equipment. So pretty much we made it work every night. Like as you said, you just make it work.
Yeah, for sure, and especially in Europe, that it's like they have the money to, like, venues have the money to have like different types of equipment, like backline. I think that's how they call it, right?
Yeah, but it's still not that common. I mean, that's what I was referencing before. It's not that common. It would be nice, you know. Then we could maybe make
Really?
it more efficient. I mean, they have like PAs and.
But it's more common in the other countries than Germany. In Germany, it's not so common.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
Traveling around,
okay.
it's more,
I mean,
Yeah.
we always
better
take our own shit.
backline.
Yeah, for sure.
England also, actually, but we brought our gear there anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow. So how often do you try to tour?
Yeah, I mean, we're still working jobs and stuff
Yeah.
in Berlin, and then some of us have family, and then I mean we try to tour as often as we can.
But
Like
you-
in general, you could say we do like two big tours
a year.
a year, like two tours that are around like 2 weeks. Or something.
Well, that's nice. I mean, 2 weeks of just playing pretty much every day.
Nice, yeah. And then we have like also like little gigs that come like on festivals or like stuff that comes up.
Around Berlin.
Yeah, around Berlin, or we also like travel for like 2 or 3 concerts. We also travel around. Like in January, I guess we going to Denmark and stuff, and there we only by train we only play one concert, like Aalborg Festival or something like this. Oh no, it's in Aalborg and it's called
Winter Beat Festival.
Winter Beat
It's a nice
Festival.
Small one also.
and stuff like this. So we have like concerts in between and try to make like two big tours.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like I said before, it's much easier to do that in Europe, because here in Mexico, and I have this conversation with friends, it's hard to do a tour like they do in the States or even Europe, that you can play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's something happening all the time around Europe, right? But here in Mexico, that's
I mean, for us, it's in the German-speaking countries like Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. It's for us. It's because people can understand our lyrics, and it's like language-wise.
I get it.
Like,
I get it. Yeah.
Very excessive.
Yeah.
for them. Yeah, it works way better in those countries, but still, it works quite fine for us in France, and England went very well as well.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, but still, I would say there's still some kind of language barrier also within Europe.
But I also have the feeling people like German music. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Because we transport also, like, you don't really have to understand the lyrics to get the picture of our band or what we are doing, you know.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
sometimes I have the feeling like bands from English-speaking countries maybe easier for them to
Yeah, sure.
adapt to.
Yeah.
You know.
It's interesting because, like, I do believe, and this is a cliche, but I do believe that music is a language, right? And you don't, as long as you feel it and it touches you, you don't care what the lyrics are saying, unless it's like something bad, right? Like racism or homophobia. We don't want that shit here. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of people that I don't know. For example, I mean, I know this is gonna sound funny, but for example, Rammstein, like they fill out like a stadium here, like
I think
120.
the thing with Rammstein is like they're sort of this like fantasy of Germany. It's like these bands like Kraftwerk or Rammstein that are like super German. And I think we fit maybe like a little bit into this thing that there's this fantasy of like, oh, Berlin and like Berlin punk or this kind of sound. I had the feeling that when we played the UK, for example, a lot of people were like, had all kinds of associations in their head of like, oh, it's probably like this, you know? So I think why it works is because of this fantasy.
Interesting.
Yeah, and also fuck Rammstein, you know?
Yeah, it's yeah, for sure. I mean, because we're so close to the USA, right? So and Canada, but mainly the USA, we get a lot of their music, you know. So bands from there are very common, that they are big here. But for example, like I said before, Rammstein, they are like huge here. I think worldwide, but here they're like, people love it, and I don't get it, because it's like the music. I don't like it, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea.
Do you like Scorpions?
That's a good question. I
Or like Creator?
I love Creator.
Creator,
I love
okay.
Creator. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's Scorpions. That's a good question. I mean, I don't think I. Yeah, but does Rammstein sing in English as well?
No.
No, and see.
Yeah, but Scorpions, they made like a world career. They played in stadiums, you know?
Yeah,
like-
but this is for me. That's. I mean, I'm also a big supporter of singing in your own language.
Yeah, I think so
Because
too.
You can express yourself way more precise.
Yeah, it's interesting, because we had a band here on the show a couple of weeks ago, and they were talking about their first albums were in English, and they're like, we don't like that anymore. We like to to sing in Spanish, right? But I don't know if it's because the bigger bands or the most famous bands are singing English.
You know, oftentimes we have also a lot of punk bands in Germany that are German, and they still sing in English. And I mean, I don't know how it is in Spanish, but in German we have a big topic of like, because I think first of our history, like fascist history, there was a long period where people kind of like avoided every kind of German culture, and so it was so in the music, like people, it was also a statement to sing in other languages, to be as less German as possible.
Yeah.
And then in the 80s, it started again that actually German artists, also like alternative artists, took back the language. You know, and they were like, no, we don't let the fascists rule our language. We take the language back also to the left side.
Yeah, no, for
Express
sure.
ourselves through our language, and I think that's very powerful. So, yeah.
No,
because I think it depends what you want to do with like the language, or if how much importance you place on the lyrics. And I think for like punk music, the harshness of the German language works really good. Like the certain aesthetic and these certain topics you can sing about, if they're like complicated and difficult and stuff, it works. But if you want to sing like a nice love song that is kind of playing in the background, not so good.
interesting. Interesting.
Now I come back where I started. So a lot of people still are struggling a little bit with the German language, and also it's a cultural thing. I don't know. It's very difficult to write a German love song, because for all German it sounds very cheesy, very fast, and then when it's cheesy, then they won't want to listen to it. So a love song always has to be a little bit ironic or something
Interesting.
very clever, and it's it's not easy to write a German love song.
Wow,
It's also because like if you speak German as a mother language or like whatever mother language, you can hide behind English. If you write a love song and you're a bit like shy about it, you can hide behind English.
Oh wow, yeah.
But if you write it in German, you have to be really true, and then you have to be really sensitive, and you open yourself.
Yeah.
And that's also a reason.
It's
So,
also a bit our
yeah.
culture that you're always little bit reserved, you know. Hello, I'm Jonas. How are you? You know.
Yeah.
And actually, I realize that now when I'm here in the metro or like walking through the city, how people interact with each other. They don't know each other, but they just have a chat and talk and laugh and smile.
Yeah.
And it's a real smile. I can see that. And in Germany, everything is a bit more
Yeah.
reserved, you know.
Yeah.
It's not that the people are not friendly or something, but it's just not the way of life that you would just come up to a stranger or to the taxi driver and get the 20 minutes you are on a ride in the taxi, you just talk with someone. It's not common, you know.
No, for sure.
It's just like, yeah, I don't know.
No, it's interesting, and I didn't see it that way. Especially talking about what you said about lyrics for punk rock in German makes more sense because, yeah, the language for me it's like how it sounds, at least for me, because I'm from Mexico and Latin America. It sounds hard, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you said, so that with punk rock music or metal, that kind of matches. But like you said, with romantic or love songs, it's like, yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna look for pop songs, like German pop songs, and try to like, okay.
How do you say butterfly?
Mariposa. En español, mariposa.
So
Butterfly.
In German, it's Schmetterling.
Yeah. It sounds different. No, I can't even. Schbelle. It's hard. I mean, for me, it's hard. If I want, I guess because I speak English. English is a German language, right? As in,
yeah.
you know, like Sweden or Swedish or like Spanish is lengua romance, like French and Portuguese. Italian, I think that's how they call it.
Latin languages.
Latin. In Spanish, we say lengua romance. Romance, yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. I was gonna say something and I forgot my thought. But yeah, it's also a cultural thing, you know.
For sure.
Like you said, here in Mexico, we're open. It's also that and the weather. I think the weather has a lot to do with that. Because like this is winter and see, like in German you have to be like wearing all that, you know. So I think that also has to do with how we are. But it's the beauty of living in the world, right? It would be boring if we are all the same, right? You have to experience all types of cultures if you can't.
It also has its. I mean, I also enjoy. How do you schweigen?
The silence.
Silence. Yeah, like in Germany, I have also a couple of friends. I go with them in the bar, and you can just drink a beer and
not talk. Really?
Yeah. Actually, one of my best friends, I go with him in the bar, and we chat a bit, but most of the time we just.
Wow, and
it feels good.
Are you talking about Schwund?
I talk about Schwund.
Yeah. Shout out to Schwund. He's a great musician too.
Okay, that's one of my. That's a big fear I have, like going to a bar and be like, now what should I say? You know. Well, it's interesting. So you can go to a bar or a pub with like friends and just drink and enjoy.
I think it's a sign of like a good friend. If you can
It's actually
interesting. Yeah, that's.
If you don't need to talk in Germany, it's a sign of you know each other very well and everything is just right.
Wow, because here in Mexico, especially in Mexico City, there's no silence. You are never going to find silence in Mexico City.
Yesterday, when we walked somewhere and we were passing a pharmacy, and
yeah.
this is crazy. The pharmacy had a PA.
Oh,
Super loud, like Queen or something.
yeah.
And inside is the guy in the pharmacy, the worker in a white robe, making his business. Very professional, but it's just like
Outside,
For us,
bright
it's just
lights,
like-
big speakers, like a
Yeah,
bar.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's pharmacy.
So what do you think of that? What do you make of that?
I think German pharmacies have a lot to learn from.
That's
But imagine you have like a big headache, you're super sick, and you have to go to this. And
exactly. It's a very folkloric city, Mexico. Well, the whole country is very folky. There's a lot of
This
folklore.
is amazing. I mean, especially as a musician, to come to a country that doesn't care about noise complaints. It seems like because in Germany you always
yeah.
it's actually quite hard to find a place where you can be loud because I mean we have our practice room in a squat house. But still, it's always a topic.
And we
you
also
can
have
only
a-
play till 10 because then people are annoyed and shit.
Yeah.
But here, we're on the house and we just play it wherever, and like the pharmacy plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, also like we went to a concert yesterday. It was in Club del Rock'n'Roll.
Oh, you went to that show?
Yeah.
Minimono.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drummer and all those guys are friends of ours. Minimono, the bass
It was
player.
also like it was really loud, and then we went outside to smoke a cigarette, and still outside it was super loud, next to like a fancy hotel. In Germany, this could not happen. The hotel people would have called the police right away.
Oh shit!
It was super loud also on the street, and it's really nice that it's like possible here. Yeah.
Yes, I mean it's one of those things that yes, you are
It's just
correct.
life. It's a part of life, I guess.
Yes,
Everybody
yes.
does their own like life, and nobody has a right to say anything. So I guess it's like more alive, or it feels more alive, the city.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you 100%, and especially in that area because there's a lot of music,
Yeah.
Zona Rosa around there. But sometimes when you are in a place where people live, that can get a bit too much, like you're trying to sleep and boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But could you, in this moment, call the cops and complain?
They won't do shit.
They
I mean,
won't
you
do
can, but it's one of those Mexican things, like you can call the cops. Yeah, we'll be right there. Yeah, we'll be right there. Do you watch The Simpsons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's an episode where the cop, like the main cop, like the chubby guy with the like Homer Simpson is calling him to complain. And he's like, yeah, but he's like typing in an invisible computer, like, yeah, we're taking your complaint. It's the same thing in Mexico. That happened to me like 6 months ago. For some reason, they open a bar kind of close to where I live, but it's not always open. Sometimes they throw parties. But this dude, they invited like a big time DJ. So I remember I got to my place around 1 a.m, and they were like boom, 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 boom. 6 a.m, boom, boom. I went outside to get like some coffee or some like street breakfast or something, like around 7:30. Boom, boom, boom. And then I got to my home and people were like leaving the place around 8 a.m. I'm like, come on. That's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, you can't have that.
Yeah.
But once in a while it's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, we actually, as I said earlier, we all grew up in a place in Berlin that back in the 90s when we were kids was a very vibrant and like punk neighborhood, and a lot of artists were living there, and we had a lot of squat houses, and
Oh, yeah.
so there was always something going on. So we actually are very used to this a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But now it got very gentrified, and it's a big problem. Has been a big problem the past years that clubs had to close. That has been there forever because like rich people move in or new people move in, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out of balance. Like I get that it's a problem if it's like 8 in the morning and the bass is like boom, boom, boom. But if it's like 10 in the night and some people are outside smoking and drinking a beer, like that's not a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
But like in Germany or in Prenzlauer Berg in our area, people would call the cops for stuff like this.
and the
Really?
cops would come.
And the cops come. and then you are done.
So it's not like you are waiting for a band to play and you're outside drinking. That doesn't happen very
I
often.
mean, it
It's,
does.
yeah, it does happen for
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
but
But it's like in Prenzlauer Berg, it gets less and less, and like all the like clubs that used to be louder and stuff, they close and stuff.
Oh,
But
wow.
there's like for sure there's areas where it's still possible. Like you can still go out really nice in Berlin.
our nightlife is still very good.
Yeah.
Let me translate this. Pues pandilla, estábamos hablando de algo muy interesante que es, pues bueno, cómo es la cultura alemana comparada con la cultura mexicana, ¿no? Que aquí nos contaban que ayer fueron al Club del Rock and Roll, fueron a ver a nuestros amigos de Minimono y I think a band from the States play too, right? Like a US, from
Forgot the
Seattle.
name.
Friend,
No, yesterday.
yesterday.
Something
Little
grunge.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Y bueno, nos estaban contando, ¿no? Que aquí les parece muy interesante cómo van a la farmacia de Dr. Simi y hay música y está el señor pues vendiéndote acá unas medicinas para el dolor de cabeza, pero pues la gente pues está con toda la música, ¿no? Y pues que eso en Alemania es muy difícil, pero bueno, pues es parte de las diferentes culturas y es algo que si tienen la oportunidad de viajar, pues háganlo y ustedes se darán cuenta de cómo pues, son las diferentes culturas, ¿no? Let's play some music and then we'll be right back and we can talk. That's an interesting theme, the squat and all that, like the punk rock scene in Germany. I find it, or in Europe, I find it really fascinating. So let's play some music. A ver, pues, what do you feel? How do you feel about? Do you like? I'm gonna play a song from one of my favorite bands from Mexico City. Have you heard Mexican bands?
Just Davila 666 or 777, you know.
Ah, okay, yeah. What about Carrion Kids?
Yeah, sure.
You like it? It's fun, right?
Yeah.
They play Germany not too long ago, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, but we missed it, unfortunately. We were at your birthday.
Ah, okay.
Made a great birthday.
It was worth it. Pues vámonos, pandilla. Vamos a escuchar. This band is called Belafonte Sensacional. I love this band because it's like a mix of folklore, but they also play punk rock and garage. But they have their own sound, and even the singer sounds very Mexican, as in he does the Mexico City accent.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you can tell, like if you're from Mexico City, you can tell.
What's the accent? Can you do it?
It's very singing. It's like, ¿qué pasó? ¿Cómo estás? You know, like, yeah, like very, like if you were kind of not really rapping, but kind of like you were like throwing like some sort of flow, especially in like the neighborhoods. I don't know how to say it, like low income neighborhoods. You know, they have like this type of accent, like very, I guess very street. That's like a way of saying. No, so let's do that. And ahorita venimos, pandilla. los dejamos con Belafonte Sensacional.
Qué tranza valedor, qué pedo, qué pasión. Cállate a la casa, que mi casa es tu cantón. Abrimos unas chelas, unos toques y un jalón. No te traigas a Renata, mejor jálate a tu hermana, la Susana, que pachión. No te agüites con el rock and roll. Está chidito tu carrito para dar el rol. Ponte el tiro con la tira, con la cruda y con el apaño. No es galaxia, esta sustancia es veneno de nostalgia. Saca punta las manzanas, saca la de las manzanas. Ponte chula que te voy. Ponte guapo con el ron Simón o un mezcal carnal. Vamos a Brasil para conectar. Andas todo erizo con tu cara de chacal. Ya no más. Oye esa mamada que para todos ya no la ganemos tú. Dime si le chutas o te fichan esta ronda mal. Dijo, aquí no. Suena ya el crisol. Mejor un reggaetón. Le tengo un calenero.
How you like it? Sorry? Oh, yeah.
Compra pomo en la vinata, no hay tabaco, no hay marchantes, no hay domingos sin rebajas, bajas, polos, chescos, bajan, chofer, baja, no se pase usted de lanza. Le traigo a toda la raza de la Guardia Iris, tapa larga, no te metas con la banda, pinche lacra. ¿Dónde está la policía del karma? ¡Ya murió! Como oliendo un avión, como en un avión, y el grande Richardson. Convocatoria para el destroy. Convocatoria para el
This is
destroy.
the accent.
Convocatoria para el destroy.
It's the same band.
Convocatoria para el destroy. Muertos en la televisión. Muertos en el reventón. Muertos en tu corazón. Muertos en mi corazón. Habemos muchos muertos en este concierto. Muertos en la radio también. Muertos en el infranet. Muertos con los Wilson escoceses. Muertos con tu tía Raquel. Muertos en tu casa, dentro de la raza. Convocatoria para el destroy. Convocatoria para el destroy. Convocatoria para el destroy. Convocatoria para el destroy.
Wegesrand und Feuer auf der Straße. Ich lebe im falschen Land und in der falschen Phase. Auf der Suche nach der Antwort fällt alles in ein Loch. Die Lage ist angespannt. Wie tief fallen wir noch? Eure Köpfe nach rechts, doch da gibt es nichts zu sehen, außer Hass und Feindlichkeit. So werden wir zugrunde gehen, die Spaltung vorangetrieben durch Populisten und Kapital. Eure Meinung zersetzt die Menschlichkeit, ist die Mitte entspannt, rechtsradikal. ich halte nicht aus. In meiner Brust steigt der Druck. Viel zu viel, 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 Adrenalin.
¿Qué onda, pandilla? Ya estamos de vuelta en su Overdrive. Disculpen acá las cosas técnicas, pero me tocó estar de soldado, como decimos aquí comúnmente. Un saludo a toda la pandilla que nos está escuchando en YouTube. Saludos, bueno, en Spreaker está el buen Néstor, como siempre. Saludos, Néstor Zárate, Bor, también nos escucha. Joe, gracias, compadres, por estar acá en su Overdrive. Estábamos escuchando, bueno, les puse primero un ejemplo pues de cómo es la música en México. Did you like Belafonte Sensacional?
Yes.
Sensational.
How you say yes in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Y bueno, pues escuchamos. Let's talk about the new album. We listened to 3 songs from that. This is the new album, right?
Yes. Yeah.
How do you say it in German?
The album name?
Yeah.
Notausgang.
Notausgang.
And it means like emergency exit.
Emergency exit. Okay. We were listening to. Sorry. We were listening to No Means No before, and they also have, I think, one of their albums is named in Germany. Au noch something. AUA. I can't remember. Yeah, but some of and well, let's talk about this album. Did you record everything in Germany, or how did it happen?
Yeah, we have a studio in the countryside.
Ah.
Where we also recorded our first record.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like 1 hour go from the city center.
Yes.
And yeah, we have the kind of a squat house. It looks like this. And built there some studio situation.
Oh wow! That's like a goal, I think, to have like your own studio,
Yeah,
right?
amazing, yeah.
Because you don't have,
It's called O2 Studio.
and that's where you rehearse.
Yeah.
You do everything there.
Yeah, we rehearsed in the winter in Berlin, thanks to our good friend Thomas from the Beatsex. And then we went in February, March, we went to the country and recorded.
Oh wow! And how long?
Also like the studio is like an old place where they had like chickens.
Pollo.
Ah,
And yeah, Pollo's Cave, and Lorenz built it there, and
Porco. Schweinestall.
Nee, chicken.
chicken.
chicken. Porco is pig, right?
Yeah, I thought it was porco.
Porco.
So we just have,
That's how you
fish
say
fry.
it in Germany. Sorry, in German, porco. That's pig.
Schwein.
Oh, swine. Yeah, like swine.
Swine.
Swine is the same in English. Yeah, maybe. Wow. So how long did it take to write the album?
Like 1 winter of like writing and rehearsing, and then 2 weeks to record, or like 1 week.
We met 3 times for like 4 until 6 days or something.
Yeah. So round about like 2 weeks to record it. Yeah.
Oh wow! And how is the writing process within you? Does someone come up with a riff? Do you write together? Is someone specifically does all the songs and then you add your instruments?
Oh, basically we all bring our ideas and then we just put them together. Yeah.
It's from song to song quite different. Some of the songs are really written and composed by one person, and of course always a little bit of adjustments in
Yeah.
the band, but also a lot of the time someone brings a riff or like a skit or something, and then someone else has some lyrics, or we can't really say that we have like one specific way of doing it.
Yeah.
but for sure everyone brings in their own
All of
mayonnaise.
us are songwriters, and each of us are singing also.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's quite nice, 'cause so it mixes all the time, and we are, I think, respectful for some good ideas from the other ones, and then we compose the songs together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we have no band leader or something like this. It's like all on the same page, and we all do. Yeah.
That's the way to go, I think, right? Sorry, you were going to say.
No, I'm just thinking about it. I think like the first record we did sort of happened in a way like by accident. Like we had our own bands like Maske and Chakamak, and then fucking Corona happened, and everybody had a couple of sketches, and it happened like really fast. And then I think through the process of playing these songs like for 2 years, we played like the record from start to finish every time, but also developed like new ideas. And I think it sort of helped us like define the sound. So I think a lot of our process is about like eliminating in a way, like, oh no, that doesn't fit, till we get that certain balance of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, actually,
punk,
we have
wave.
more ideas than songs. Like, we have a lot of ideas, and then we are like
Then it's
presenting it.
about,
Then it's like, no,
killing what doesn't fit.
no, and then in the end we have a big yes. You know?
Yeah, that's a very common thing, right? And I think that's the best way to write music when all members in a band write music together, as opposed of someone bringing, like someone having the task to do everything,
Yeah.
right? I think it's better.
Very annoying as well. Democracy can be very annoying.
So how does that work in a band like yours? Like if someone doesn't like an idea, but the rest of the
bitching and moaning and passive German passive aggressiveness.
so it's a thing of a thing of, how can I say this? Like if someone doesn't like the music, it doesn't happen. Like let's say you don't like one riff, you just don't play it.
You know, we're also different characters in the band. The one person would say, "I don't like it, it's shit," and the other
Yeah.
one would say like, "Yeah, maybe we should try it in a different way."
That's yeah.
But I
But
think you can always feel if it works, then there's like a certain thing in the air.
Yeah,
and everybody's like happy somehow all of a sudden, you know, and then you know you're on the right track.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, for sure. It's very interesting how it works writing music, especially in a band where there's democracy, right? Because I've been in bands where I don't like it, but then you're like, okay, I guess I have to compromise, right?
Yeah.
I think our thing is we all also do our own stuff. Like everybody has also like solo projects, and I think there you can get out like the dictator tendencies, you know.
Yeah.
And in the Verlierer, you just have you got to make it work for the sound, you know.
For the greater good.
For the greater, yes.
Yes, that's
But
interesting.
yeah, for example, like the process of the first song that we heard, which is called Notausgang,
Yeah.
it's like also titled like the album. I wrote the lyrics for it, and I was really like happy about it and had it all done. And then we had like a long discussion about the lyrics, and it was really, I don't know, difficult. But in the end, it worked, and in the end, it was like really nice.
Because the song is also talking about a very specific topic that's happening in Germany, not only in Germany, like actually all over the world, that like
The rise of fascism.
but then also like the people that vote for the fascist actually blame the other people to be the fascists.
yeah. Well,
and then it gets like this weird thing, and we were discussing a lot in the band when we wrote that song about
Like you don't want to be preachy, you know. Like,
yes.
You don't want
Yes.
to have like slogans or something. It always has to be also like artistic in a way. But just the situation and the news, it just kept coming. So it also felt weird to not talk about it, to ignore it or something. Feels also.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It's very easy, especially for a punk rock band to fall into the not
cliché or
category.
something.
Yeah. into a
like punk
cliche.
rockers telling other people how to live life is
Yes,
also not.
yes.
You have to like plant a seed in the brain of the people that listen to the music. That's kind of the challenge. So they find the ideas themselves and like critical thinking. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
the part about this.
No, for sure. It's fascinating because it's easy to be very preachy, especially in a
Yeah.
band when you know people are listening.
Yeah.
And also I think you have to be very careful because you don't want to put yourself into a category of, oh, those are the band that always talks about politics, because sometimes politics, yes, there's a space in music for politics, but not all the time, I think, you know.
We are talking a lot about politics, but I think it's
You don't do it in a preachy way.
No, I think we got, for example, a great song about this that you wrote called Plastic Life, and I think that just walks the line perfectly, and people really respond to it. Like everywhere we go, people like sing along and really can relate to it. And I think what it talks about a little bit is that you're like implicit in the fucked up shit. You're not just saying like, oh, you're all doing the wrong shit. That song also says like, I'm also doing wrong shit and I feel shitty about it. Like, I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, it's exactly right what you say, but I think it's also trying to more describe the problem,
Yes.
and then we come back to the language. Through the way you describe the problem, you can already tell what we actually standing for.
Yes.
But it's not like
Do
left
this,
or
do
right
this.
or do this and that's shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
we're always we are very critical with our lyrics, and we always
Talk
try
about
to
it.
find walk this little line that it's still like you have to think about it a bit.
No, for sure. It's like I said, it's really easy for listeners to I don't know how to say this, not a step away, but they're talking
How would
about
you say it in Spanish?
como alejarse, como que ya no les gusta. It's easier for people when at least for me, like when I hear bands talk about politics and that's the only thing they talk about, gets too boring too easily, because it's like, okay, I know who am I, and I know my politics, and but I also do believe that there's like I said before, there's a space for politics in music, but you have to be very careful and very subtle. And by politics, I mean, like, I don't know if that song is about plastic and how we use plastic. Is that
Plastic, yeah. I mean, it's
or like, you know, like this type of plastic and
yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, the hook is a plastic life, living a lie.
okay, I get it. Like
So it actually like there's only English sentence in the whole song, but it actually a little bit says like the whole song is talking about living in a wasted society. Maybe.
yeah, that
like that, and then the hook is a little bit like I live like a plastic life, like something to throw away,
yes,
and I live a lie.
that I can relate with.
Like
Yeah,
I live in
like a fake life.
fake society. Somehow.
Yeah, I can relate, and I like those kinds of lyrics. It gets for me, it gets weird when. Do you know that band Earth Crisis? It's like a hardcore band, like metalcore, and well, those guys.
We don't really know the bands that you say. We're like,
We don't really listen to bands, you know. More to like classical music.
Yeah, and jazz.
Beethoven.
No, but we're
Schubert.
very excited. Actually, I'm very excited because, to be honest, I don't know that many Mexican bands, and I know in 2 days there will be a lot of Mexican punk bands, and I'm very excited to get to know them and to get an idea.
Oh yes, yes.
But what is this
Because-
band? Oh, sorry.
When you walk through, when you meet people, and since we were just like, it's a good scene here, and we are
It's growing.
excited for it.
No, for sure, it's growing. I hope you get the chance to see a lot of Mexican bands. I know you guys, and we will talk about this. But what I was going
is there a concert tonight?
a concert tonight? Not sure, but I can ask. I can definitely ask. But what I was gonna say, this band Earth Crisis, they have like the straight edge mindset, vegetarian and vegan. They're vegan actually. So if you went to one of their shows and you had like something like wearing leather or something like that, they would throw you out and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, it's music. I'm here to enjoy how you play riffs and shit like that. You know, I mean, I get it. That's you are vegan. I don't have any issues with you being vegan, but don't.
But if you buy a leather jacket in a second-hand store, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Or just don't show up in like a full-on fur coat.
Exactly.
Why not?
When it's second-hand, you know.
We are actually more the guys that we are pretty easygoing, you know.
Yeah.
We're like our mission is more to make people come together and like have a good time, and through that have some kind of like community involvement.
For sure.
Other than you know what I'm saying.
I totally agree with that,
But
and
it's
I think
also
that's the way.
important. Sorry.
No. Go for it.
I think
Go
it's
for it.
also important that some bands are really strict and
I
hardcore, so
like
they
it
have
too.
to
I like it too. I like it
To
too.
be straight edge.
like
too, of
sometimes
course.
I'm meeting
Like
people.
there's like, I mean, you know, we are deep in the scene, and then you have like within the punk scenes, within the punk scene, you have also a lot of like streams, as you said, like the straight edge or the whatever, like
crust.
yeah, and I'm not feeling comfortable on every punk show,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And sometimes I think people are very picky about certain topics, and especially lately in Germany, the big thing was the I actually don't want to talk about it, but the Israel-Palestine.
Okay. Yeah.
And the whole scene split up into kind of, you know, and then yeah, yeah.
No, I hear you. It can get weird and yeah, it can get weird really easy.
Also, there's like in the generation of in the generation differences, like we like older punks now sometimes vote for fascist parties that we think are fascist,
Yes.
and they say no, it's the only thing that would bring change or something, you know.
Yeah.
And actually, like the politics that are going on, that are supporting the Ukraine in the war with Russia or whatever the fuck, they are the fascists because it's the NATO, and you get crazy, you know. And sometimes we are actually, I mean, we also have our positions in a lot of things, for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the example that you just gave is what happened in the U.S. with Trump winning. You know, it's like some people say Trump won because even like it's super it's fascinating and weird that a lot of like Latinos and Afro Americans and women voted for Trump, like for like a lot. And as a Mexican, having experience, not by myself really, but I've experienced going to the States and see how they treat like illegal immigrants and all that. For me, people that move from Mexico to the States and now that they have like their U.S. passport and shit like that, they voted for Trump. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, it's like, or women, when you have a president.
What the fuck is that about? You know?
Yeah, or African American people like voting for Trump is like, but like you said, if you ask them, it's like, we are tired of the how you call of the left. That's how they telling us how to live our lives.
Actually, what they call the left today is also kind of right.
Yes, it's a whole conversation. Yeah. But I think it's time for us to end up the show. Thank you so much for coming here. I hope you had fun.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice talking to you.
Was this your first interview?
Here in Mexico.
In Mexico. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, come to Monkey Bee Festival on Saturday and check out our tour on Bradford Records on Instagram.
Yes. Please give us your Instagram.
We don't have Instagram, you know.
Yeah, you
cool
don't.
like this,
You don't.
but,
Yeah.
you can
But you should
check it out on Bradford Records.
Okay, and
Mangel Records also.
okay. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. I know we went all over the place, but that's how we do the show. We like
like
to
it.
we like to talk about life, and music is part of life. Politics is part of life. Traveling is part of life. So I think that's how I can describe the show. I really appreciate it. Was very cool meeting you, talking to you, and I hope to see you. I definitely will see you Saturday at the Monkey Bee Festival, and we have 2 tickets to give away for people that are listening. Pandilla, gracias por escuchar. Ya saben, pueden seguir a la banda. Vamos a poner las redes sociales en nuestro Instagram y demás. Y tenemos 2 boletitos para que se vayan al Monkey Bee Fest. Ya nos están preguntando de los boletitos. Estoy aquí escribiendo. Vamos a ver con una pregunta. Van a ser 2 preguntas. Quien conteste la primera es San Pedro el Cortés, que van a tocar el sábado. Han tocado antes en el Monkey Bee. Que nos digan en qué fecha y cómo fue su entrada al festival. Y la segunda pregunta es: el año pasado tocó una banda de Guadalajara. Está muy está papita esa pregunta. Did you understand? Yeah. Está muy fácil. ¿Qué banda de Guadalajara tocó el año pasado en el Monkey Bee y por qué fue una ocasión especial que viniera esa banda de Guadalajara al Monkey Bee? Y pues bueno, escríbanos a el Overdrive con sus respuestas y las 2 primeras pues se llevan los 2 boletucos. ¿Va? Pues gracias, amigos. Thank you so much, friends. It was very cool meeting you. I hope you had fun. And we'll see you on Saturday with the Monkey Bee Festival. And then you have a tour. We'll share the tour because I know you're playing Mexico City again, La Bestia, with Carrion Kids. You can't miss the show. We'll be there definitely. And that's it. Is there something else you want to share?
We just want to tell the people of East Cali, Aguas Calientes, and La Bestia and Puebla to come to our shows.
Our shows, right? Yes, La Bestia, que es Mexico City, Aguascalientes, Puebla, y sábado Monkey Bee Festival.
Sí.
Y what else?
Shows for tonight.
Sorry?
What shows are on tonight?
Sí, mándenos mensajes si hay alguna tocadita, algún show aquí en México. Avísenos y pues vámonos a escuchar musiquita. Let's play some what? Do you feel like listening to something heavy?
Dead Moon.
Dead Moon. Let's play. I don't think I have Dead Moon here, but we'll figure it out. Are they on Bandcamp?
Yes.
Yes.
Bandcamp.
Yes.
Dead Moon.
Yeah. Sure. But what song? What record?
Fuck
40
it.
miles from home. 40 miles.
Dead Moon. I'm gonna play it on YouTube. I'm probably
Getting sued.
no, but we might lead. Yeah, because I don't like.
Let's just talk over the commercial.
I don't like paying for that shit, to be honest. Neither Spotify or what's the song again? Sorry. The Dead Moon song.
40 miles.
40 miles of bad road. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. We're about to. Vamos. I'm waiting for the fucking YouTube stuff. Bueno, pandilla, pues ahí nos vemos y pues nada, gracias. Próxima semana yo creo que va a ser el último programa del año, a ver qué se nos ocurre. Los queremos un montón y pues los dejamos con Dead Moon.
Across the line,